I'm Ronald L. Bryant, U.S. Navy.
I'm Paul Reinhardt, U.S. Navy.
I was in the Army.
I was Air National Guard to begin with, and 3 years into that I transferred into the active duty Army.
By the time I graduated from boot camp and I seen myself, I was torn apart and I was put back together, one piece at a time. And by the time I graduated from boot camp, I mean, I was stacked and my head was about that big because I made it through 9 weeks of boot camp.
You know, for enlisted, you go to boot camp and that's where they break you down and build you back up. And then you go to your AIT, Advanced Individual Training. And so where they're nicer to you and they want to make sure you can do your job. And that was kind of how the advanced camp was.
There's no such thing as weekends necessarily, because there's duties to be done.
But I told them that I was in dental field and I most likely wouldn't get deployed.
I asked somebody what CA stood for, and they said combat assault. And I had visions of going with 6 or 7 other guys back in a Huey chopper in the jungle somewhere and picking you up a week later if you happen to be there.
I've been put in a lot. In 1 year's time I did over 250 missions. We had over 250 incoming mortar attacks. I have had near-death experiences where things could have happened. I have set off plenty of bombs myself.
A lot of people think because of the Yellow Submarine song that submarines have windows. They don't.
I had a lot of positive outcomes from my service, but there were definitely aspects that I was not happy with.
When you're in a close-knit community like that, there's definitely a lot of brotherhood, and there's tightness.
Oh, there are still, friends that I met that I still,
To this day?
To this day, yeah. So, 40 years later.
So when I came to Seattle U, I heard about the veterans community, the club, and once again I wanted nothing to do with it, and somebody talked me into going to a club meeting, and so I finally said yes, and I went to the meeting, and after that we started looking at the support network and the services offered for veterans on campus, and really there wasn't much of anything, so we started to advocate for that kind of stuff, and it went from something that I wanted nothing to do with to now it's my passion.
As of right now, I'm the commander with Disabled American Veteran Chapter Group, Chapter 23, West Seattle.